Oh, stop coughing, Jerry, son.
I have guitar, actually, Larry.
No longer. Nobody contracts or keeps guitar on Corfu, not even you. Guitar is Bournemouth.
Roger.
You really are the sorriest looking specimen I've ever seen. Oh, no, you are, Leslie. Oh, no, you are, Margot. Oh, you'll all be clapped into quarantine and sent back to Bournemouth, and I wouldn't blame them. Come on. Well, thank you very much. Jerry with his guitar, Margot with her dripping nose. Oh, Mother, take those winter wrappings off. We've come here for our health.
Oh, don't keep on, dear. I'm sure we'll all feel much better very soon. There's no need to rush into health.
What you got, Christaki? You got some English?
Tinato.
It's for spots.
Hodge.
Bang, bang.
Bam, bam.
They're caterpillars. Very soon they're going to be chrysalids.
How long do you stay here at Corfu, madame?
Forever. Well, and at least until Larry, my eldest son, he's a writer. Well, until he decides that we move again.
English.
Bournemouth.
One
Well, we've sold the house.
house.
Roger, come here!
Hey! You should get someone who speaks English. I am Spiro Akiapoulos. The old here calls me Spiro Americano. I have been to Chicago.
Ah.
Which is a spot in America. For 8 years. In which place I makes monies. You want bathrooms?
Oh, yes, indeed.
All English always want bathrooms. Every time I drive English, they ask for bathrooms. You got the sneezes?
Oh, I'm afraid we've all been suffering rather from the weather. Leslie's developed the most dreadful ear trouble. Something to do with bangs, I expect he shoots. Oh, Margot's covered in spots. Mother? Jerry's been all right, haven't you, dear? Yes. Bit sniffly. But then he never minds anything as long as he can put it in a jam jar.
We must be respectful.
Excuse me, Mrs. Darrells. Moment. He's very sorrowful.
What on earth's going on?
Must be an epidemic.
There's so many of them. It's unnatural.
People do it all the time, don't they?
What?
Die.
Not in bunches, they don't.
Perhaps they save them up until they've got enough to make it worthwhile.
What is this? Out! Out! Who are you? Out! Out! Shoo! Okay, we go. Get away, you fancy pack! Get away!
There you are.
There is the villa with the bathrooms.
We think yes?
Oh, we do think yes. Yes.
Oh, yes. Come on, Roger.
Jerry?
I'm here.
Have you had enough breakfast? Honey and things?
Yes, thank you.
We're going to get the baggage out of customs.
Don't touch that.
It's my duty, Spiro.
Don't give me duties. I know your duties, you Christaki.
Were fined 12,000 drachma for dynamiting's face. You is the criminal, not these innocent foreigners.
You tell them, Spiro.
Yes, I tell him yes. Out, out!
Out.
Well done, Spiro!
I tell him.
You tell him. Put it back on the wall, Jerry. Will you please tell your friends not to tether their donkeys outside my window, Margaret?
They're not my friends.
I think your sunbathing might be a little unwise, Margot.
Why?
It's attracting young men and their donkeys from all over the island.
Really?
I can't see why.
Your costume doesn't cover an awful lot, does it?
Oh, Mother, you're frightfully old-fashioned. I mean, after all, you only die once.
Roger found some wild bees.
Do you have to shoot your gun so near the house, Leslie? Yes. It's all your fault.
Mine?
They're all selfish, your children.
He tried smelling them.
Brought them up to be selfish.
I like that. I never did anything of the sort.
Well, we wouldn't be as selfish as we are without some guidance.
They stung him, and I don't blame them.
Gotta whip you onto a thing!
Crab spiders change colour. Did you know that, Mother?
What? No, I didn't.
Not all at once. But if you come back a day later, you can see it all happening. Ugh, spiders.
I intend to work all day.
I think Jerry should do something useful.
I think he should.
What do you do?
Most things. Well, he needs to be educated. Well, he can read. Well, I'll teach him to shoot and sail, and then he can face the world.
Only if he joins the Merchant Navy, dear.
He should be taught to dance. Do you know there is not one person on this island can tango?
Literature. The rest will follow. I've given him a few books. Rabelais, Lady Chatterley.
Don't you think that Rabelais is a little old for him, dear?
Well, if he gets sex in the right perspective now, the rest will follow.
You always drag sex into it, Larry, no matter what. We could talk about eggs, toast, and you drag sex in.
Really, Margot? Where is Jerry?
Look, Roger. The swallows are back. They're repairing their nest.
got to be more careful of ladders.
I'm all right.
Don't want to worry your poor matters.
Why not?
Why not? Why not?
Well, she's never done anything for us. Why should we start to consider her?
No. You must not joke about such things, Master Loris.
Well, he's quite right, Spiro.
No, gollies, no.
Yes. Well, she isn't really much good as a mother, you know.
All that woman ever thinks about is cooking.
Don't say that.
They're not going to do anything to their nest with you lot shouting and arguing.
We'll shoot them.
Shoots them.
The lacewing fly lay eggs, all on stilts. Then she goes off and leaves them.
Just like Mother.
No. Come, boys. Honest to gods, if I had matters like yours, I go down every mornings and kisses her feet. Her feet.
What is Greek for eggs, Spiro?
You don't need to know that, Master Jerry's. You don't need to speak Greeks. When I speak such perfect English.
Egg. What is the Greek for egg, Agathi? Elinika, Agathi?
Τα αυγά. Ναι.
Ta avga?
Ναι.
Thank you. Ευχαριστώ.
Ευχαριστώ. Thank you. Τα αυγά.
I'd better go now, Agathi. Addio.
Στο καλό. Στο καλό.
Jerry.
Gerald, these awful wriggly things, what are they? Caterpillars?
No, they're not, as a matter of fact. They become ladybirds, actually.
Well, I don't want them becoming ladybirds near me.
They don't look like ladybirds.
Well, they're going to be.
Oh, I'm sure.
What about that bee you put in my cigarette box? Why are you afflicted with this urge to fill things with animals? Could be very dangerous.
Do try not to.
I forgot it was there.
I could have been stung.
I know.
It's got to do something.
I think it's a healthy interest.
I'm sorry.
I don't want wriggly things everywhere. Suppose I have friends to stay.
We'll stamp on them. That's what I do.
I'm worried about his education.
Well, I'm worried about him turning the house into a menagerie. I intend to have people to stay.
Aren't you worried about his education?
I can speak lots of Greek now.
Yes. I suppose it's not going to lead anywhere, is it? All this putting animals into things. I mean, I wouldn't mind being attacked by bees if it led anywhere. I think he's going through a phase.
He's been going through it since he was 2.
I'll think of something. If you intend to have him stuffed with useless information, I'll try to find someone.
Come on, Roger.
Where are you going?
Earwigs. It's a nest. A nest of an earwig. See the eggs?
It's no good. I've given this villa every chance. It's just not big enough.
Well, it's big enough for me.
And for me.
Well, you can't even spell.
Oh, I wanted to see.
see it happen. Didn't you, Roger?
You're young mans, and they adores you. But you do not whips them enough, Mrs. Dulles.
Whips them?
Yes, trasses them. Young Master Jerry's, he's ignorant. He's talking to the peasants in Greeks. He must be educated, or he will speak only Greeks and be an ignorant man. And nobody's in this whole world who speaks Greeks is anybody's. Become a Wiles boy. A savages.
Έλα, προχώρα. Σιγά, σιγά, σιγά. Άντε, άντε. Ρε! Όλα. Good afternoon. You are one of the foreigners. Inhabit the villa. The small English, milord.
I am, but I am not a milord.
What you must not do, and this is a fact, is sleep under the cypress.
I wasn't sleeping.
Excellent, excellent. What you must not do is do so, because black cypresses are dangerous. You may sit under them, but not sleep. Though tempted, the shadow, a good shade, longer sleep, but never for any reason. And here I give you facts. Never sleep under a cypress. You ask why? Because when you wake, you are gone to the air, like grass seed, your brains. Black cypresses have roots, which wriggle into your brains as you sleep, then gone, your brains. Your head will be empty as a whistle until breath is blown into it.
Is that true of all trees? All cypresses?
Not all. Only the black cypress. Only the black cypress steals your brains. Κατάλαβες τώρα?
George? Larry. He's just been left to run wild. But don't break his spirit altogether.
Do you like crawly things, George?
Oh, yes, do watch out for those.
I do hope you can teach him something, George, before he goes completely native.
Oh.
George is a friend of Larry's, and he has kindly consented to become your tutor.
Oh, yes, Cherry, it had to come.
Oh.
How does he do?
How do you do?
How do you do, Gerald? Well, tomorrow morning at 9,
suit you.
Would you like a cup of tea, Jerry?
But it looks so glum.
No, thank you, Mother. I'll just go and say goodbye to everything.
What does he think we're going to do to him?
That's it, I suppose. Tomorrow at 9. That's that, I suppose, Roger.